Welcome to the sweet world of theories. For several years, I've taught courses on the theories of counseling and psychotherapy, and every year I grow more and more fascinated with this topic. Theoretical models are at the heart of counseling and provide a blueprint that therapists can use to promote deeper emotional healing. Each theory has key ingredients designed to help clients change their lives for the better. And my objective today is to provide a brief overview of the models with a few of my own key ingredients to stimulate interest. In my view, the world of theories is like a walk in a candy store, which is something I've loved to do ever since I was a kid. And I'll talk more about that in a moment. Theoretical models often have their own frameworks that fall into 5 broad schools of psychotherapy. It's not a perfect science, and there may be some overlap here and there, but I think this concept is helpful for promoting a general understanding of the important theoretical models. There's no particular order, so I'll start with a school of psychodynamic therapy, where the focus is on unconscious processes and defense mechanisms that influence current behavior. This insight-oriented approach enables clients to examine unresolved conflicts, increase self-awareness, and develop more positive relationships with others. Included in this school are psychoanalysis and psychodynamic models such as object relations therapy and more recent approaches such as time-limited dynamic psychotherapy, or TLDP. Next is the Humanistic-Existential therapy school, with models focusing on the unique experiences of the individual. This approach is process-oriented and not content-driven, which means that the intricate relationship between counselor and client and dialogue within the therapy room takes precedent over specific facts and timelines. The therapeutic bond is built on values identified by Carl Rogers, such as congruence and unconditional positive regard. Person-centered therapy, Gestalt, and existential therapy are part of this school. Another school is Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, or CBT, which is a general classification for psychotherapy models that focus on maladaptive behaviors, emotions, and cognitive processes. Treatment procedures are action-based and goal-oriented. CBT is the most popular therapy approach in this school, but there are also third-wave or mindfulness-based models, which include dialectical behavior therapy and acceptance and commitment therapy. Next, we have the Constructivist School, also called postmodern therapy models. Clinicians pay close attention to exactly how clients have used their life experiences and self-constructed narratives to relate to current circumstances. Features include getting to know clients apart from their problems, and narrative therapy, solution-focused therapy, and feminist therapy fall into this category. Finally, the systemic school of therapy models approach problems practically rather than analytically. The role of the therapist is to provide creativity and collaboration to support the changing of the system. The school includes all family systems approaches such as Satir's model, structural orientations, and Bowen's intergenerational model. Now, these 5 schools represent key building blocks that can lead to exciting outcomes in the lives of counseling clients. And speaking of excitement, let's return to the candy store metaphor I mentioned earlier. A candy store is a place where our 5 senses work overtime, capturing the sight of so many colors, hearing the sound of treats being scooped into bags, smelling the incredible aroma, feeling the unique textures, and to cap it off, savoring the taste of a finely crafted delight. Needs more sugar. Candy stores also have unique sections, and that's how I've come to compare them to the theoretical models and the 5 schools I mentioned earlier. Now, as I see it, The psychodynamic models are more time-consuming in nature and remind me of the rainbow, whirly pops, big suckers, and super lollipops that are so big they take time to fully consume. For the humanistic-existential models, I've chosen the Taffy sections, which are always a favorite in any store. Though they appear similar from afar, their unique flavors stand out as you look more closely. The cognitive therapy models are action-oriented and remind me of the cookies, pastries, and other sweets that are hot out of the oven and ready to eat. Constructivist models are essentially self-constructed by the client, so in this section of the candy store, you make everything yourself. The systemic models, well, they remind me of the chocolate section. Each family member is different from the next, and no two are alike. The same can be said about chocolates, with their countless shapes, sizes, and textures. So if you want to explore the 5 schools of psychotherapy with their rich opportunities for heightened senses and exciting new experiences, take a trip to your local candy store. Whether you're looking for psychodynamic, humanistic-existential, cognitive behavioral, constructivist, or systemic models, you're bound to find just the right theoretical approach to fit your counseling needs and add a little excitement to your life as well.